So my name is Helén Nilsson. I joined the Swedish Institute and the Baltic Sea Unit this year in June, after been working for the International Organization for Migration for 10 years, in brackets, a projectized organization. My last position was in Istanbul as the head of the office there for 4.5 years. So I have fairly long experience working with the international cooperation. The Swedish Institute has a long track record in supporting education research in the Baltic Sea region, establishing partnerships with Sweden's eastern neighbors since the 90s. Also, Sweden has for many years supported the former Eastern Bloc countries in the Baltic Sea region through the development aid provided by the Swedish International Development Cooperation Agency, SIDA. After the EU expansion in 2004, these countries were no longer eligible for SIDA support. However, it was still important to develop interregional cooperation and strengthen already established connection in our region. With this in mind, and remember this beautiful picture, Baltic Sea Unit of SIDA was founded in 2005. The mandate was to financially support cooperation projects between organizations in Sweden, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Poland. Currently, we also support Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, Moldova, and Georgia. During our time with SIDA, we have financed nearly 600 projects. As of 2012, the Baltic Sea Unit is part of the Swedish Institute, a government agency with a mission to present Sweden to the rest of the world and promote international cooperation. IOM's activities should also further the implementation of EU CBSS. Our goal is to promote integration in the region, create long-lasting cooperation. We believe in bringing people together, since contacts are the key to thinking and acting regionally. We have priority to cross-sectoral cooperation in the Baltic Sea region and projects that can be scaled up with EU funds, becoming a part of EU territorial cooperation programs. We also support the participation of Russia and Eastern Partnership countries organizations in EU projects. In addition to project financing through seed funding and thematic partnerships, we help create important networks through our leadership programs. I can just mention the management program Northern Europe, focusing, it's actually just running now, focusing in short on management, CSR, network and cooperation. Another one is the Baltic Leadership Program that was actually mentioned yesterday in the plenary. And this year's focus of areas is safe, secure and health. And then, as Jan already mentioned, the Baltic Lab, where it could be a combination of new thinking, innovation and young people, if I may summarize in short or in brief. Swedish Institute also provides scholarship to master students, PhD students and postdoctoral researchers from our partner countries. Going back to our project financing, I would like to draw your attention to seed funding from the Swedish Institute. Seed funding is for one-year projects and is intended to those wishing to develop a novel idea, strengthen an existing cooperation or prepare an EU funding application. This year we encourage applications for funding in these areas: ecologically sustainable region, sustainable growth for increased prosperity. And the third one is regional challenges. And a key focus in all the projects that we would like to support is a dialogue among the partners, mutual interest and cooperation, as well as openness to new ideas. This list could, of course, be longer than that. You need to use, to apply, you need to use our application portal that you find on the website. And the current deadline for 2013 application round is 15th of December. It should be mentioned that the lead partner should be from Sweden, but we welcome ideas from other countries. Yes, please. So what happens when you have an idea for a fantastic project that will benefit the Baltic Sea region and wish to apply for Swedish Institute grants? We would like to work with project owners all the way, from the idea to the final result. The first step is to have several rounds of discussions, talks with our project managers, my colleagues. Is your idea realistic? Does it answer our project criteria? This is questions to be discussed, I would say, to avoid misunderstandings and also to focus on the right projects or ideas. We also give counseling to organizations from Sweden and other countries in the region and help them to find suitable partners if necessary or needed. After you receive funding from the Swedish Institute, we will keep in touch with you during the project, and we can also, if needed or asked, assist with communication activities around the results and the impact of the project. So here is one of the projects funded by the Swedish Institute. The name is Closing the Life Cycle of Landfills, Landfills Mining in the Baltic Sea Region for the Future. It's one of our longer thematic partnership projects for the time being. It focused on excavation of old landfills in the region, extraction of various resources and transformation of landfills into recreational and urban areas. The Linnaeus University is the Swedish lead partner, working together with organizations in Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Ukraine, Denmark, Norway, Finland, and Italy. The idea is to return what is burned in the landfills into the recycling loop and reduce the landfill's impact on the environment. This project has led to transformation of the landfill in Estonia into a beautiful area. As you can see, the photo above is from the February 2013, and the one below is taken in the middle of September, from the same spot, so to say. The next step in this project will be to start several landfill mining projects in Latvia and influence the decision makers in Brussels in order to able to work on a larger scale. This was, of course, just an example, but we wanted to give you an example to kind of describe the process and the projects we may support. So thank you for your attention, and I do believe you also will find our homepage.
Thank you.